Hello everyone, welcome back to once again another amazing video. Today we're back on Booga Reborn, of course, and we're gonna be going over some tips and tricks for everyone pretty much to be out there, but most likely it's gonna be directed towards the newer players, hashtag the noobs, and we're gonna be helping them out and helping them with tips and tricks to be able to be gods, just like me myself, and be good at PvP and other tips and tricks in the game. So when you first start the game, you used to be able to start with 3 Mojo. Now, if you do still have that 3 Mojo, I recommend the first thing that you buy is Water Walker and God Pick or Axe. I recommend Pickaxe though. Now those are my preference, but of course everyone has their own preference on what they per se want to buy. But now you only start with 1 Mojo. So the first thing I recommend you buying with 1 Mojo, there's really nothing good here for 1 Mojo, so buy Water Walker. So you don't have to continuously spend sticks and leaves, not sticks and leaves, logs to continuously build rafts. It'll just be a lot easier to help you travel around and run away from players. So let me go over on the best Mojo to use. So when you're first starting out, the best Mojo to firstly aim for, if you directly do not have enough, then don't go for God Rock. God Rock is 3, but it is pretty overpowered for PvP. If you're not looking for PvP quite yet, you're just trying to get up in levels, get some rebirths in, get a few Mojo going, just so you can get all your stuff. Go for God Pick or Axe. Axe is just really good for Ancient Tree, but they have nerfed it quite a bit. It's not as overpowered as it used to be, so I recommend you going for God Pick. You can get the gods. There's a god down there in the caves. There's a god up there. There's a god in there, and then when you go down, there's going to be like a little tunnel it goes probably about like right here, I would say. And then you would fight that god, the ants, and then you would go to a teleporter, and then you would drop down a water hole to Hell Island, and then there'll be another god in there. There's a god right there. There's no god on this one. That's just Ancient Tree up in this one. But God there. God's altar down there, like I said. And then the last, I think there's actually, no, there's one god over here. There's one god about, like, right over this way. And that should be all the gods in the game, if I'm not mistaken. May have missed one, but I don't think so. I believe there's now 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 underground. Yeah, there's a total of 5 gods, I believe. I could be wrong on this. Now, I recommend going for, obviously, the god down there, because that's a really overpowered god. It gives full essence, and then right here gives you essence and gold, which are really overpowered for items and leveling up. Now, also some tips and tricks for you guys is don't aim for PvP when first starting out. You see everyone fighting, you see people getting chased. Just try to stay and avoid yourself away. The best islands I would recommend staying away from is this island right here and this island. These are the 2 top PvP islands. If you look at all my PvP montages, they're always main focusing that island right there, middle, and or this island. These are the 3 areas that you do not want to focus on at all. It is horrible. That's where all god players go to search and everything. Over there, I see there's a god right over that way, you can tell. I'm pretty sure it's a god. You can see him right in the distance, making his way around. He's going to obviously bring himself right towards middle, because that's where everyone's located and where the best spot is to gain stuff. So a lot of people go that way. So if you want to be off the distance, I recommend this island right here where he's at, or ice. Ice is not as popular as usual, as pretty much no one comes here, because really the best thing to do is really just grind the god right here. Grind Shelby. I mean, you can go around for Shelby right there, but that kind of sucks. That's just for lemons and I believe strawberries. That's the only way you can get those. I believe so. Now, I'm also going to give you a tip on the best way to get gold, because a lot of people are starting out and trying to get gold and things, but I wouldn't recommend that at first unless you have God Pick or Axe as stated. So make sure you head over this way. I'm going to show you something. There is 4 gold nodes right here. Now, you see they're in ice, but there is a trick how you can AFK this at night. I'm going to teach you exactly how. So, I'm pretty sure this still works. I used to do this back in Booga Classic, but it was a different one. You can put your chest in each one of these gold nodes. Yep, this should work as I planned. I've not done this in a while, so I'm not sure if this completely works. And you want to use a pickaxe, not a god rock. And you will just make a macro, go like here. Okay, yeah, it doesn't work as I used to, but you would have you know what I mean. Go in here at night, just AFK that where they keep going. I wonder if that works. Okay, it does not work as efficiently as it used to. But then you would just have a macro going over and over again to like these areas of the map. Then you get gold in there, and then you come in the morning and you collect it, and then, you know, coin press it, whatever you want to do with your gold. But that's my recommendation right there for gold. This is the best spot to actually get it. 4 gold nodes, about 6 each, or averaging about 24 right there. Not too bad for sure for starter players. That's easily almost a god rock without crystal. Of course, the only place to get crystal nowadays is now Crystal Island and or defeating that god right there. But I recommend, if you're truly starting out, make a lot of alt accounts. It is not that hard to make alt accounts. This game has no verification where you have to wait a couple of days for an alt account to join. I believe once you make a fresh account, it should come right into the game if you need it to. So it's pretty overpowered for that. So you can bring them in, get a whole bunch of codes, get some coins, head over to the Z, enter codes right here, and you find them on the Discord. You can join my Discord down below, and then I'll help you get there. If you message me, I can help you get there. Then you want to head over right here to the upgrade section, and you can buy all of this stuff pretty easily. It's pretty overpowered in my opinion, but right here is where you're going to buy everything that you completely need. Let's say you need a new bag, you just enter all the codes on an alt account, and then you'll still have coins on your main account. Now if you want to have coins on your main account, I would recommend buying just a whole load of just plain gold on an alt that you get coins on, and then just giving yourself all the coins or gold. Like, give yourself all the gold, and then they can coin press it pretty much. That's how I would recommend transferring. But that's up to you guys. That's what I do. Like, if I ever run out of gold or coins, I would make an alt account, drop myself, get myself a whole bunch of gold on that alt, and then coin press it, and then my main will pick up the coin so I can buy more crystal and gold, since my bag is obviously pretty full. I've not PvP'd in a while, though, so do need to get on that. Also recommend bloodfruit farming. So if y'all don't know what bloodfruit farming is, I have a video that was previously posted yesterday. Bloodfruit farming is when you're pretty much farming here and you just continuously farm heals. There is no max capacity. Okay, I don't know why it's not working. Okay, there we go. There's no max capacity on farming. None. None whatsoever. So you can pretty much farm however long you want. And then you can just continuously keep farming. Pretty much. You use God farm like this. This is called God farming, by the way. You want to go just like this in a diagonal pattern, or you can make it straight, whatever you want, and then just go like this. This is the best farming method, by the way. You can tell by I'm hitting all the blood fruit and planting as much as I possibly can. You can, of course, go over just in case, but you see, none's really placing because I mostly got it all, I believe. Yep, I got it all. See? First try, got it all perfect. It's pretty overpowered this way. This way is the best farming method, so make sure you guys farm some blood fruit in the beginning, because I'm just going to let someone else have that because I don't really need it. But that's the best place to go. Also, like I said in the beginning, Sky Island. That's middle. Look, I'm ahead to Sky Island. It's the same place. Look, another guy going. Right there. It's the most popular spot. See how they're going? They're going straight towards there as well. Maybe they're the same guy. I'm not sure. But that's where they're always going to go. It is the worst spot to go if you're a new starter player, as there's a lot of people camping there. Now, another thing for noobs, if you're going to go PvP and fight some people, make sure you fight on people your right size. Look at the player list. Look at their levels. If they're a high level, you already know to back down. Some people, like me, I am not a max level. I was PvPing on level 12. That's when I started PvPing completely. It's level 12 with all my god armor. So be careful. People do disguise. People do go around like this. You ever see someone with cosmetics or anyone above really a void bag? If you have more than a void bag, if you have a void bag and above, do not mess with them. Because void bag, diamond bag, you can kind of mess with. Emerald bag, I would mess with. Just anybody with a god and void bag, turn your booty around and do not mess with them. Because it is not a best idea to mess with them, you know? Certainly is not the best thing to do in the game because it's just really not. It's horrible to deal with. I also want to recommend the best XP grind method. I do have a video about this, but I'm going to teach y'all something else to pretty much do. Okay, that is loud. If you want to gain tons of XP in the very, very beginning, where you have no tools or anything to defeat the gods in ancient tree, kill animals. Look, if I kill this right here, it almost gave me a full level, and I'm already up to level 82. So that's quite a bit. Now, let's say you head over to one of the small animals. Let's head over here. Yes, we're committing animal cruelty inside of Roblox, and we get paid for it. But anyway, the way Roblox works. So we're gonna head over here. We're gonna slap this right here. We already got another level. It's pretty overpowered in my opinion, as you can just clap these really easily with let's see. This, I believe the rock does 5. Yeah, it does 5. And that's like 5 or 4, whatever XP per se to do so. I mean, the little things only give you like 1 or 2, so they're really not overpowered like I would think. I mean, of course, with God tools, it's pretty overpowered because you just keep going around like this and just clap everything. But see how this, I'm going to show you all an example right here. You see, I can't pick up anything over here. But if I per se went back over there, like, oh, perfect timing, growing, I can pick up infinite of it. I don't know why that completely is. There's no bag limit, so people are farming millions of blood fruit while you still can. So I recommend if you want to go do that, do it now. Okay? And I'll also recommend something that people do not know. There is something called a void. If you've never heard of it, you got to be level 25, I believe, or 26, something around there, to go to the void. Void is a whole new biome that I can show you guys in a minute, where you completely go to pretty much PvP and get void armor. Void armor right here, you got to be level 100 to craft. So remember, stay away, because they obviously have a friend or someone on level 100 to mess. Now, on Void Gate, with pretty much how to get to the Void is you want to grab a handy dandy saddle right here. You want to get one of these guys. You want to head to a Void Gate. We're going to head there because you're not going to have this option. You're not going to know what voodoo is. You're not going to know what this is. I'm about to teach you the main concept. So let me collect this blood fruit. I'm going to show y'all. See, my bag is full, but I can still collect blood fruit and whatever is here to farm. Also recommend blood fruit is the best healing in the game. The only way to obtain this without purchasing it in the shop, which you can buy, I believe, 9 gold equals 9 blood fruit. 1 gold per blood fruit. It's pretty overpowered, but I mean, I recommend not doing that. I just farmed like 100 right there. That's like 100 coins. Yeah, I'd rather just do that instead of giving up my coins. So I want you guys to go through. You remember when I told y'all guys there's 2 gods? When you drop down the hole, you're gonna go to the hell god. There's a little island before you drop down the water hole, per se, and you go onto these little 2 bushes, and they have a whole bunch of blood fruit on the bushes. Like there's like 3 per bush. There's 2 bushes, so you can easily get 6 that way and start your farm. That's how I started, and then I brung 6 all the way up to 160 plus thousand at the time. But now I'm kind of like dropping because I just keep PvPing because, you know, it's kind of fun to whoop some kids sometimes. You know? Anyway. So another thing that oh yeah, we're gonna go to the void. That's what I was doing. So we gotta head over here to the Banto. I completely lost track. So let's get some stone, because I do not have any stone. Do we have stone now? Okay, I think we have enough stone. Okay, I bought a lot of stone. My bad. So you want to get a saddle right here, right? You don't be in a tribe. Try not be in a tribe, and if you are in a tribe, be the tribe leader to do this. So you want to grab one with the horns. Horns is the one I recommend. Get one of these. Now what you do is you jump and drag yourself right on top, on the void portal, like this, with the saddle Banto. Now kill the Banto. Now look, there was a big portal. Now we're going to voidness, a whole new server. Sorry, that is one of my noise cancellation things. Anyway, we're going to be right here. Now we're in the void. There will be an option that appears on your screen that says oh god. Can we get an easy kill? Can we get an easy kill? Can we get an easy kill, boys? W's in the chat right there. W's in the chat. Anyway, now that we're in the void, be careful when that happens, by the way. See how much gods over there. Now, what you got to do in the void is going to be 3 options, like I said. There's either going to be void cloak, the one I have right here. You can have this for 10 hits or 30 seconds. You're going to have invisibility, which is you go completely invisible for 30 seconds. Most useless thing in the game. Do not do that. Then you have bolt. Bolt is pretty much like a big lightning strike stretching across. It goes, I think, about 50 studs, I per se. If you don't know what studs are, and I would say about here to there, about doubled it, I would say, or whatever. Here, we're gonna let this guy have it. Whatever, I don't even care. If I fall off this island, I was about to say. So, yeah, there's a bolt. Those do 30 damage no matter what, so, like that. I don't know what the hell this guy's thinking. Like, what are you thinking? But thank you for showing us, buddy. But I don't know what the hell you were thinking. I just let you have all this stuff just to try killing me. But anyway, you pretty much use that thing, and when you use it, it does 30 damage to normal players, and then whatever, I think it's like 18 now to gods or whatever. It's pretty overpowered though for when you're starting out. But if you're not into much PvP, I recommend don't go for that. I would recommend shield at first, and then once you get all the good stuff and go in the bolt. I personally am too lazy to rebirth, so I haven't switched back to bolt like I wanted to, but you know, that's me. And if you ever see something like that, run away and switch servers, because that means they have a lot of farming, a lot of logs, and a lot of leaves and sticks. So, hell no, and run away. But anyway, when you come to the void, I would recommend coming here as fast as you can so you can get your void cloak, so you can be able to PvP. This is 10 hits that you can get in, and it is not going away. So I'm guessing yeah, okay, it went away. So it takes like a minute to go away, I would say now. So you want to hold on it pretty much constantly, because the void shield is pretty overpowered. You take 10 hits. That's 10 full hits you can get on someone before they do it on you. But that's my opinion on why it's the best. Now, I also want to say that you only can gain the voodoo right here is if you're in the void using void armor and void bag. See how fast it goes with when you have it all on, and when you're in void, it goes a lot faster up. So if you do want to do this, make sure you have yourself at least a void bag per se, because you don't want to really keep on having to travel back here just to get some voodoo. Now, if y'all want a way to get to the void for free, message me on Discord and or leave a comment down below, and I'll gladly teach you guys a tips and trick on how to do so, because I'm glad to make a video about it. And I see this guy just running around. He's gonna jump down, ain't he? There you go. Adios. But that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys want a part 2 on tips and tricks, I have many more tips and tricks for you guys. Make sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below on what other content you guys want to see. Anyways, guys, I'm going to see you guys back on the next one. Make sure to join the Discord down below. Anyways, guys, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys back on the next one. Adios.